Hey guys, it's Dave at NoRecipeRequired, and it's time for another NFL-inspired burger. We're doing the Philadelphia Eagles tonight. I got a hoagie roll in my hand. Doesn't that look perfect for a cheesesteak burger? Now I'm going to use a ground beef patty, but we're going to use Cheese Whiz. I'm a Cheese Whiz, I'm the cheesesteak guy. Some onions, some peppers, we'll saute it off, put it all together, nice ooey gooey. I think you're going to love it. If you haven't seen my other NFL-inspired burgers, check out the playlist. Here's a link to it. Check it out. Let me know what you think. If you have other ideas, let me know, because I'm putting new ones out every single week. But now, let's get on with the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on our Philadelphia Eagles cheesesteak burger. I got a non-stick pan over medium heat, a little bit of olive oil in there. It's kind of over, well, I said medium heat. I've got some peppers here. Now this is actually like an Anaheim pepper. I like a little tiny bit of heat. I like the flavor mostly. A little bit of chopped onion in there. And I'm going to saute these down for about 10 minutes or so until they're just slightly caramelized, nice and soft, but still have a little bit of that al dente or toothiness to them. I'm just going to want to toss them every 3 or 4 minutes, and while that's happening, we can go ahead and make our burger. Alright, for our Philadelphia Eagles inspired cheesesteak cheeseburger, I made a special trip to a corner store and got a hoagie roll that I think is pretty darn traditional. Certainly if you want to use a regular burger roll, you absolutely can. I like to cut kind of halfway through it, leave it a little bit open. What's important is that your burger matches your roll or your bun. So since we've got kind of the sub-shaped roll, when we go ahead and make our burger, I'm just going to follow the same basic shape. I like to go maybe ½ an inch thick or so. I think I need a little bit more burger on this one. And then what I like to do is just, once I get it done, put a little indentation kind of right down the middle. And that's going to help it from bulging up and shrinking as we cook it. Once we get this made, we're just going to let it come up to room temperature, and we're going to season with salt and pepper, and we'll be ready to grill it off. Okay, so our peppers and onions have now cooked down to where they are, soft, but still have a little bit of crunch to them, a little bit of caramelization, a little bit of color. Exactly what we're looking for. And they taste very nice. I'm just going to pull them off the heat, set them aside, and we're going to cook our burger right in the same pan. You don't even need to wash it. Okay, so we pulled out our onions and peppers. A little bit more olive oil in the pan, same pan. Going to move it up over kind of medium-high heat. And we're going to lay down our burger, salt and pepper on both sides. We're just going to cook it kind of normal burger style, which for me is kind of medium to medium well. Not too thick, so it's probably going to take about 3 minutes aside. Don't flip it more than once, you don't need to. I'm going to let this go, we'll come back, we'll flip it, and we'll finish it up. Alright, I haven't touched or flipped my burger yet, so let's give it the flip and we should see. There we go, nice caramelization, that's flavor on that side. And we'll let it go for about 2 minutes here, and then we're going to add back our onions and peppers. Final step for our Philadelphia Eagles burger. Now, I don't have much grease in there. If I did, I'd go in here and just kind of wipe it up, because this part can get a little bit greasy. I'm going to add back our sauteed onions and peppers that we just held off on a plate. Sorry. We'll scoop those, make sure they get in contact with the pan. And then, Cheese Whiz is the way I go on my Philly cheesesteak. So I'm just going to take that lump of Cheese Whiz, spread it right into the pan. It's going to melt in with those peppers. Once it does, we're just going to top the burger with these, put it on our bun, and we'll be good to go. Once that cheese is melted, we're ready to plate it up. Okay, so I always let our burger rest. In this case, we're going to add it right to our hoagie roll. We've got our onions and peppers. Make sure we get all of that with our Cheese Whiz in there as well. And I'm actually going to let it rest all together right on the bun. I'm going to close that baby up. And I've got aluminum foil here. Now I love this technique of wrapping it all together. And that just kind of lets everything steam together. It makes that bun nice and soft. I actually think it's absolutely awesome. Let it go for like 3 or 4 minutes and we'll open that up and eat it. Alright, so here we've got our burger that is rested for just a little bit, and there we go. We should see that beautiful sauce, and the roll is now kind of nice and soft. We're going to plate that up, our Philadelphia Eagles cheesesteak burger. Let's give it a little slice and see how that baby looks on the center. Ooey and gooey. That is awesome. Good luck to you, Eagles fans. I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required. Alright, Eagles fans, I hope I did you town, I hope I did your team justice with this cheesesteak burger. It was absolutely awesome, fun making. I enjoyed eating it, of course. Go ahead and check out my other NFL burgers. If you don't see yours there yet, make sure to subscribe and check back, because all 32 teams are coming. And if you really want, go ahead and check out this fry recipe as well. Homemade fries and burgers. What pairs more perfectly together? Check it out, and I'll see you next time on No Recipe Required.